What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in a building with another banger. Now, first things first, before we get started, I gotta go ahead and say thank God for another day and another opportunity. God bless you. And as y'all can see from the looks of the title in the screen, today I put together a very special build in which I'm going to be calling the Offensive Juggernaut. Now this build's going to come out to the balanced offensive 2-guard, but with the way that I'm creating it today, on this build, if you take into account activating your takeover, buying boost, and even wearing gear, that's an additional boost anywhere from a +1 up to 4. Now with that being added in, you have the potential to get every single offensive attribute up to a 95 plus on this build today. Now with that being said, we're going to get a 99 plus put towards our stamina. When it comes towards our playmaking, you're also going to get some of the upgraded dribble animations, upgraded dunk packages, as well as the layup packets, and then you also get a total of 56 badges. Now with this build today, I think it's really great and overpowered on the offensive end. Contact dunks are definitely possible, and it's really best to run with a team of at least 3. So before we get any further, if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family, and last but definitely not least, comment down TG for Thank God King Jesus and where you're tuning in from, and I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. So the first thing that you want to do to get started, put this build under the shooting guard position. We're going to move this 1 tick up to 6'6". Getting into the weight, let's move this a few pounds up to 220, and then for that wingspan, I'm going to max this out to 7'3". Now if your screen looks like this, we should be good to move forward. And the first area that I do want to dive into is going to be our physicals. So as for that speed, I'm going to put this all the way up to an 82. Getting into the acceleration, I'm going to make sure that I go to the same exact thing. Moving into the strength, I'm going to put this up to a 77. For that vertical, go with a 75. And then moving into the stamina, I'm going to go with a 97. We do get a +4 applied towards this area from the Gatorade facility workouts. Each star means you get a +1 up to 4, so we'll have a 99 stamina, 79 when it comes towards our vertical, 81 when it comes towards the strength, 86 for the acceleration with an 86 speed. Now I think that this is one of the best builds, especially when it comes towards the physicals, but once we get into the offensive side, I think you're in store for a big surprise. So as for when it comes to the playmaking, start with that pass accuracy, putting this all the way up to an 82. Getting into the ball handle, I'm going to go with the same exact thing. And then as for the speed with ball, let's go ahead and move this up as well. Now as you can see, for this rating, we will get some of the upgraded dribble packages. And with that being said, the badges that we do get is going to be Silver Dimer, Relay Passer, Special Delivery, Touch Passer, Break Starter, and Needle Threader. As for the ball handle, you also get Blow By, Killer Combos, but then we get Gold Triple Strike, Physical Handles, Silver Ankle Breaker, Unpluckable, Speed Booster, and Handles for Days. And then for the speed with ball, a little bit more of the same, but I do like the fact that we do get Speed Booster and Hyperdrive paired up together. Now my purpose for bringing this build today is to bring you one of the most unique offensive builds this year. If you have not seen it already, I truly believe that this is going to be one of the most overpowered, fun builds to use on the offensive side. Now if you are running with a lockdown and a true center big man that can lock down the post as well as guard a little bit on the perimeter and type to match it up with. Now from here, let's get started with the shooting. Go ahead and put that mid-range shot all the way up to an 82. Getting into the 3-pointer, the same exact thing. Now as you can see, we get Silver Blinders, Green Machine, Space Creator, Midi Magician, Open Looks, and then you also get Bronze Whistle, Gold Guard Up, Comeback Kid, Spot Finder, with Catch and Shoot. A little bit more of the same when it comes to the 3-pointer. We do get Agent 3 on the bronze tier. Also going to be able to get a whole lot of other badges. I do enjoy Guard Up with Claymore. Overall, this is a very solid build on the offensive end. Now, once we get into the free throw, make sure you go with a 90, and this is going to get brought up all the way to gold 3 points. Now, I really think for the offensive side, making sure that you add a boost as well as playing with the correct teammates is crucial to getting the most success out of this archetype. Now from here, let's wrap up our full potential with the finishing. So as for that close shot, we're going to go all the way up to an 82. Go up to an 82 as for that driving layup. Getting into the driving dunk, we're going to go with the same exact thing. And then for that standing dunk, I'm going to go with an 82 here, with the final post control being brought up to an 82 as well. Now once you get this build maxed out completely, this is what we should be looking like. One final attribute left over for the offensive rebound. And let's start with these badges. The ones that I admire most, you get Silver Fearless Finisher, also going to be able to get Fast Twitch, Hook Specialist, Masher, Gold Post Fade Phenom, Dream Shake with Spot Finder and Giant Slayer, and then we get Hall of Fame Pro Touch. Now for the layup, we get a whole lot of badges here as well. As you can see, a little bit more of the same, but they do get more in depth. Gold Giant Slayer, Aerial Wizard, then you get Float Game with Scooper, Silver Bunny, Acrobat Slithery, and Fearless Finisher has definitely got to be my favorite badge on this build for the finishing. Getting into the driving dunk, I think badges like this are going to allow you to get contact dunks. Bronze Posterizer, you also get Whistle to pair it up with, then also Slithery, Precision Dunker, Gold Aerial Wizard with 2-step, and then also Hall of Fame Spin Cycle. For the standing dunk itself, I think this rating is important as well. Now for the standing dunk, this is something that you definitely got to take into account as well. Getting certain dunk packages really will allow you to get certain animations unlocked as well. So look, we get Silver Precision Dunker, Rise Up Fast Twitch with Gold Aerial Wizard here, and then for the post control, Silver Unpluckable, Drop Stepper Hook Specialist, Post Playmaker with Bronze Backdown Punisher, Gold Dream Shake, Post Fade Phenom, and Post Spin Technician. Now I want to know, is there anything that you possibly would do to change or make this build a little bit better? Now we do get a total of 2 Hall of Fame badges, 16 gold, 28 silver, and a total of 10 bronze. Now I want to say thank you so much for your support. Let's go ahead and move forward to make sure that everybody made this build correctly. We should have gotten these 3 different comparisons, and as you can see, together we have created the offensive juggernaut, also known as the balanced offensive 2-guard. Now if you add up everything from your takeover, boost, gear, and playing well, you have a whole lot of potential to look forward to, at least getting anywhere from a 92 to a 96 on this build for all of the offensive attributes. So man, God bless all of you. Thank the Lord above King Jesus for another day and another opportunity. Praise him, and if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the rich family, and last but definitely not least, comment down TG for thank God King Jesus and where you're tuning in from, and I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. And with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.